So when you're working on a renovation project or a new build, you'll realize that a number of elements or jobs for the project can be outsourced, and they'll be taking place at different workshops. Now, there are workshops, and then there are workshops, okay? I was not ready for everything that I saw today, but I'm really excited to share it with you. We are at Crafted by Wood. We're speaking with owner-director Jimmy Bishop about a project that he is doing for Bloom Bistro, as well as something I want to twist his arm to do for our Bajan Renovation house. I'm Kelly Johnley, and this is Bajan Renovation. Jimmy, what are we looking at here?
Well, this is our workshop. This is where everything happens. These two machinery, this is the CNC machine.
Okay.
This is the heart of our workshop. This is where everything happens. You even asked just now that the last time you were here, all of this wasn't here.
Yes.
But this does the work of about 20 men.
Okay, so tell me specifically what are these machines doing? Because I know I saw CNC, see this and see that, and, you know? Tell me exactly what do they do? Are they cutting the boards? Are they lasering?
Let's say a kitchen, for example. We design the kitchen on the computer. These machines is going to cut every single piece of wood for that kitchen. So all we have to do is assemble.
All you have to do is assemble.
All we do is assemble.
Well, this is what genuinely surprised me when I came in here today, because I was here last week.
Right.
None of this stuff was here.
Right.
So this,
right.
Are you really turning out the cabinetry this fast?
Well, when he get a chance, he will show you all. But this was cut on Friday and assembled yesterday. We're talking about? We're
filming on Tuesday, just for clarity. We're filming on Tuesday. So I'm seeing bedroom cupboards. I am seeing what looks like kitchen cupboards.
Yeah.
I am seeing something, ladies, that we need to have, which is a built-in that houses the shoe rack that also houses the bag.
Right.
A most important piece of furniture, right? But we are here because, well, how we got here, I should say, is because we are doing a project for Bloom Bistro together.
Yes.
So we've set up for it.
Right. So in addition to the cabinetry, we also do these special off like patterns for panels and stuff that some of the decorators would want. Architects and decorators got specialty pieces.
I saw some bespoke pieces that you did recently, some things for a wedding or like very nice room dividers, things that you just don't think come from Barbados. The truth is, and I'm going to tell you all a little secret, right? So when Melissa sent me to go and check out Jimmy's business online, so you know, I go on online, Crafted by Wood. So I saw a number of things, right? And the truth is, I thought to myself, this is when people is take things off of other people's pages and put them up and then tell you that they can make them. I was so shocked, right, to actually come in here and see the things. Down to the office chair, which I thought was just, you know, like a spectre or something. I was like, oh, these things are real.
We make everything. We make everything.
I'm going to show you some of those pieces that are very unusual, but guess what? We have a bit of a treat for you. You are going to see the cutting of the architectural, my architectural features for Bloom Bistro.
Yes, yes.
Good.
Right. All right.
Let's go. So you guys will remember when we did the first episode that featured Bloom Bistro, I also introduced you to my brother Shane Eastman, a fine artist. And he is the person who was giving some ideas of how we can make the space aesthetically beautiful but also functional. And as you could recall, the plan was for him to do some murals for us to flank either side of the restaurant. As you know, we're in a semi-outdoor space, but we certainly want, when you're inside the restaurant, that you feel, you know, set apart from the parking lot and the busyness of what's going on around you. You will also remember Melissa said that budget is a factor. Well, let's just say my brother is not cheap, and when we worked out the practicalities of these murals, yours truly cannot afford her brother. But he's a good boy, and he actually made some suggestions, or a suggestion, which we have run with. He said, why don't you guys do some wooden panels with some insets or architectural features, almost as though you are having hanging dividers on either side of the restaurant. So, as we all do, I said, let me just go and look for wooden panels with similar features in Pinterest. So I shared the concept with Melissa, and thankfully she was already in the same headspace. So she shared that information with Jimmy. And as I said, if I didn't come down here and see these things myself, I would not have thought that this was possible. But Jimmy has taken the inspiration, and now we are creating these panels. And I must say, I really am in my nice things era. So this is what we started with, and this is what was sent to the Crafted by Wood team, along with the measurements for our space, and just a little background in terms of what we're hoping to achieve. And drum roll, Jimmy shows me a bit of what happens behind the scenes.
Well, I can bring it up on this screen too, you know. We converted that into a PDF file, and then from a PDF file to a SVG file. I mean, there's a lot of talk.
I learned a lot of acronyms. I learned a lot of
But then you
words.
got to clean it up, and we clean it up, and from cleaning it up, that is what we get. You know, this is the pattern that we would make the code to go to the CNC machine with.
And that is where the cutting is taking place now.
And that is where the cutting is taking place now, from this code.
I am still surprised at how fast this is happening.
Yeah.
I remember you told me it was quick. You know, you said, Kelly, this is a fairly quick process.
Right.
But I guess we're just in the habit of things taking really long or being very complicated. And I'm like, oh, we're done. Oh, okay. And you said that once all the panels are cut, so in total it's 6 panels, correct?
Yes.
All right, so when all the panels are cut, you paint them.
Yes.
And that's a service that is offered by...
Everything, we do everything.
Okay.
We do everything to installation, you know. This screen is where we would design a kitchen, and we would bring it up. And from there is where we would get the G code for the machine to cut exactly what I designed there.
Got you.
So you send me your drawing, we offer the 3D renders and everything for free, and manufacturing could start. This kitchen, it would take a couple of days to cut, a few more days to assemble, and obviously the finishing is what takes time for good finishing, you know. But our actual assembly process from cutting to assembly is really short, you know.
All right. Well, I'm excited. I'm officially excited.
Me too.
Oh, this is so nice. I mean, I knew that it was going to look good because I saw some of their work already, but we have not been here half an hour, okay? And the first set of panels are done. We've seen everything that they're... Oh, I'm just so pleased. Sorry, I'm so excited. But this was fast. I know they said it would be fast, but this was fast. And even though all the finishes aren't done, the finish is not rough. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I wish to interrupt this broadcast to give thanks for the conduit that I'm now seeing sticking out the walls. I have been waiting to see this for a hot minute. Now that we have conduit going into the walls and going up to the roof, it means we can start getting ready to put on the roof. I wish to give thanks to the electrician for coming. You may now return to the show. Well, you guys know where we are, and I told you I was going to try and wring Jimmy's hand. Well, a few moments later, you could say I was successful. We are in my daughter's room, and I was just telling Jimmy, I need something that makes a lot of sense. As you can see, it's a relatively small footprint, but the truth is most people don't live in large homes. I think the contractor gave us the bones of what could be a deep closet.
For sure.
But now that I see what you can do, I ain't want a closet, which is just a beam running across.
No.
I want this to be
more functional.
I want this to be the HGTV fine living of all closets.
Right.
I want this thing to go straight to the top. I have this thing about seeing suitcases at the top of cupboards.
Upper storage.
She's a little girl with a million and one things.
Right.
I just need to know that this space is optimized. But we were talking also that even if it is shallow, right? I would love there to be a built-in on this wall. It could only, even if it's only as deep as this,
Right.
something here that can hold her books, all of her couches, and even if it curves here so that she can have a desk. I don't mind her working at the kitchen island or on the dining table, but that's not a permanent solution. So if we can get something
We'll get
done,
something designed there.
Yes.
And do the render and
yes,
you could see.
Now I gotta show you my room because my vision is very big for the room.
Right. Let's
So
get your
yeah,
room.
you know, give you all some work to do. Enter here. The bed is a king bed. Right? The bed will have a thin side table. The bed is taking up all of this.
Right.
Now, Jimmy, would like a built-in. I do not want to bring in a chest of drawers unnecessarily because that's just something else on the floor. I would like something that goes all the way up and around to maybe about there.
So that.
Yes, I want the whole thing
You get
to
the
be
render.
covered. I want the whole thing.
Listen, what we do, we can create a render. Kelly can make her adjustments from there. You know, I'll hear what Kelly wants. We'll produce a render. We'll even show you all the render.
Yes.
And from there, we could do any changes.
So Jimmy, right? So I saw y'all had this fancy thing for bags and shoes, right?
Right.
I am not so much on the shoes, but my bags require
a location.
a location, right? My bags require a location, right? My bags are like, you know, in case of emergency, if we as a family hit on hard times,
Right.
you know, that we have something. These are not bags to go push up in the corner.
Right, I got you.
The fact that some of them are folded down right now is already a problem.
Right.
So
Well, you got a lot of space here. Between these two walls, there's a lot.
Okay, and you at least see the potential of it.
Yeah, I can see it already.
So what I'm thinking of for this space right here is that I ideally would like my work desk to be here.
Okay.
I don't mind sitting here looking out.
Right.
I'm comfortable working in my room. I do not have a study. So I would like, you'll have your spaces for bookcases.
We can utilize everything.
We can utilize, okay. If you feel safe, people. You can't hear Jimmy say we can get everything, we can get everything. Everything.
For sure.
All right, guys, you got a full show today and you saw quite a bit. Now, Shaka Mears, who does the videography, told me that I am not to accustom you all to these big productions. But the same way that I persuade Jimmy to come down here and deal with the cabinets, I can talk to Shaka for you all, okay? I'm Kelly Johnley, and this is Bajan Renovation.